With me today, I have Chris Vode of Legal Aid of Lincoln. Thanks for joining us, Chris, for our Ignite Lincoln 12 month-long event. How are you doing this morning?
Just great.
All right. Well, Chris, thanks for joining us. Can you start us off here? Tell us, what does your organization do here in the city of Lincoln?
Sure. Well, to explain what Legal Aid of Nebraska does, because I think a lot of people are aware of us, but don't know exactly what kind of services we provide. Legal Aid of Nebraska is a nonprofit law firm. We provide free civil legal services to low-income people in the Lincoln community and throughout the state of Nebraska. Before the pandemic, we hosted a walk-in clinic where people could come into our Lincoln office and apply for services and sit down and speak with an attorney right there on the spot about their legal issue. In observation of social distancing guidelines since the pandemic, though, we're currently taking applications online at legalaidofnebraska.org or via our hotline.
Well, Chris, I heard you mention your office in the city of Lincoln. Do you have offices in other parts of the state?
We do. We have 9 offices across the state. We have an office in Omaha, in Lincoln, in Kearney, Grand Island, North Platte, and going up into the Panhandle. We serve the entire state.
Well, great. Chris, can you tell us, how long has your organization been going here in the state of Nebraska?
Sure. Well, so how long the organization has been around is more of a difficult question because it's existed in different incarnations. But the Lincoln office has existed for 75 years, so there's some pedigree to serving the people of the Lincoln community.
Wow, 75 years. Chris, we're talking today about donations and people who are going to donate to nonprofits. How would those donations, if you were selected, how would those donations help Legal Aid fulfill the mission of your organization?
Sure. Well, the mission of the organization is literally to make equal justice happen, right? It's here on the shirt. Right now, with the coronavirus, our main priorities are fighting for those who are suffering economic hardships and fallout from COVID-19. So we're concentrating specifically on issues like evictions and unemployment and debt. We even dedicated one of our hotlines to COVID-19 legal issues. We had a really great success story recently where a single mother lost her roommates very suddenly, and her stimulus payment was garnished. She went to buy groceries and found her bank account balance to be at 0. And so she reached out to us, and we were able to have an attorney appear in court very quickly on her behalf and get a positive outcome for her and prove that stimulus payment was exempt from garnishment. So we're really helping people in this time stay secure.
Well, you mentioned unemployment, and you mentioned the COVID-19, certainly hot topics going on right now. Can you tell us, are there any special projects that are in the works at your organization? What today, what is your focus?
Absolutely. Well, as I mentioned, our primary focus is with everything being remote is helping people with the COVID-19 issues, but that's a great question about projects. We have several special projects besides our clinic and the free civil legal services that we offer. We have a number of projects dedicated to specific areas of law that serve the Lincoln community. We have the Juvenile Justice Project, which provides attorneys to serve as guardian ad litem in juvenile court. We have the Clean Slate Project, which eliminates barriers to employment, housing, and educational opportunities by helping people seal their criminal records. So that project is literally getting people back to work. We have the REACH initiative, which provides civil legal aid to victims of elder abuse and survivors of domestic violence. We have the Disaster Relief Project, which provides legal assistance to victims of natural disasters. Health Education and Law Project, which provides assistance with medical legal issues like wills, powers of attorney, and Social Security benefits. Housing Justice Project, when we talk about priorities, we have had a lot of calls about evictions since a lot of people have found themselves without work. The Housing Justice Project is really working hard right now. And the Uplift Project, which partners with area community centers to support clients with legal needs that impact economic stability. So we have all of these special areas that we're working on, and donations are so important because they help us have our hands in all of these areas and really help people in a variety of different ways.
Chris, it sounds like you guys are kind of busy down there.
We are your prototypical busy law firm. Yes.
A lot of things going on. A lot of people out there who are paying attention to this broadcast don't know much about you. Well, give us an interesting aspect about your organization that you want to leave here and you want people to know about that, the things that you do.
Sure. Well, talking about our service to the Lincoln community, and some people might, even if they're not aware of the work that we do, might remember that a couple of years ago, we had a fire in our Lincoln office that displaced us. The Hub co-working space downtown was nice enough to offer us a space to work out of, and there was no interruption in services to our clients. We hit the ground running with remote work way before everyone kind of had to adapt to working remotely. We figured out how, we had attorneys running from downtown to court over on 10th Street, and we adapted in order for there to be no interruption in services to clients. I mean, our attorneys did not miss a hearing. We were still taking calls. Our Omaha office fielded all of our calls for applications, and that was a very interesting time for legal aid, and the community came together to help us do that.
Chris, what a great story! What a great story!
Yeah.
So as we wrap up here, Chris, we're interviewing several nonprofits here. Why should people donate to your organization?
Sure. As I mentioned, donations right now are so important because of how we're spreading our services out for these. We're learning more about the legal issues that impact low-income communities through this pandemic as people experience unemployment and housing issues. These vulnerable communities, the spectrum of legal issues that impact them is it's manifold. It's growing. There are all kinds of unique problems that people face because of this, and donations help us expand that. And you can look at it like this: your donation might allow us to fight for fair housing for a neighbor in need. It may help us provide legal protections for a survivor of domestic violence. It could allow us to fight unscrupulous creditors, and it could literally help someone reintegrate into the workforce. I don't think it's hyperbolic to say that a donation to Legal Aid is an investment in strengthening the working class in Lincoln.
Nice job, Chris. You really represent your organization very well.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thanks again, everyone, for joining us today. All of you Ignite Lincoln fans, remember you can donate to all 5 of our featured nonprofits, and you can do that right now. Simply go to lincoln.org, ignitelincoln.org/donate. Donate to all of the nonprofits or pick your favorite, but do it now. Whoever gets the most individual donation walks away with a part of that $11,125 matching fund. So again, that's ignitelincoln.org/donate. One more time, that's ignitelincoln.org/donate. This is Bob Ryan with RE/MAX. We will be signing off. Thanks again, Chris from Legal Aid.
Thanks, Bob.